What is up, guys? Fat Pokey Guy Steve here, back at you with another video. Today I wanted to talk about this new tool I just got and tested out. It's a eBay listing tool, and it's going to help you list a lot of cards. Um, it claims to let you list 1,000 cards an hour. The creator definitely has put a lot of work into this, and I'm excited to use it. I tested it out. My initial thoughts: amazing idea, amazing tool. Um, However, I had a lot of user error because I'm learning the interface, learning everything I need to do with the tool. So uh, it was mostly my fault. Let me get you guys over to the other screen here. So, with that being said, let's hop on over to my computer screen and we'll go from there. Alright, so this is the home page. List 1,000 cards an hour, TCG Automate. And when you get here, you do the whole get started thing. It'll allow you to select a tier. You can choose between a month subscription or a year subscription. I chose just a month to begin with because right now I'm at my selling limit for my free listings because I don't want to pay 30 cents per card to list for an insertion fee. And I am debating if I'm going to upgrade my store to the next tier from the starter to the basic. I'm making about $600 a month on the store, and I definitely could. But this month, since summer has started, it's dropped down in sales. So I've made about 300 so far this month in sales. So I kind of want to wait until after summer to maybe perhaps do the year. But for right now, I'll do the month to month until the sales bounce back. That way, I know that I'm not paying for that subscription plus my um, eBay store subscription. So this would save me money and guarantee that I'm not spending all my money I earn on eBay back into keeping it afloat. Now, I will say that sourcing cards is something that you do have to do, and 90% of my sales have gone back into the business, and that's because I'm trying to build capital through inventory. What I mean by that is I am getting a big enough inventory to have whatever people need, whatever card single they're looking for, and they can come to my store and buy it. And it would just sit there and generate money, and I would run the store by sourcing cards and just keep uploading and getting all these cards on there. So um, that's the idea anyways, and it started with my extras, $20-$30 in extras that I started listing on eBay, and now I've gotten, I think, somewhere over 500 and something listed, $500 listed on eBay currently, plus the 900 I've sold so far. That's $1,400 so far with inventory, 900 of which is already sold. So uh, it's working, and I want to keep building it until one day I'm able to, you know, pull out money to survive, to live on, to whatever you want to call it. Actually, be able to have revenue to buy stuff for my own personal collection. But that's the plan, anyways. And this tool will definitely help me with that because I will be able to list more. So, without further ado, let's get into this. So, over here is the dashboard, and this is where you are signed in and all that. And this is my first batch. It's my test. I even put the word test. It's 8 cards because I'm close to my free selling listing limit, and I didn't want to go over. So, it's got 8 cards. I click on it. Now, the AI isn't perfect. It's not going to read every card perfectly. So when you come here, it shows the cards, the pictures that you uploaded, and this is all after the edits. So this is after the edits, and it's telling you what the predicted price of the card was, which it was wrong. So when we go here, so let's go here. This is what the card was predicted to be, and I thought the card was $1.27. So I had to manually change that by going to show the predictions and typing in the card what it was. And when I found it, I switched it out and got that, and my listing price is there. So same with this card. I thought it was something completely different. And where is this one? This one's really funny. I thought this guy was this guy, 45.80. I was like, oh my gosh, nowhere close. But like I said, it's a machine, and this is mostly user error because I was in a hurry and I took pictures as fast as I could, and they're kind of blurry. They're not very centered. So that's mostly user error is why it's doing this. And I would scan them all in, but my scanner broke about a couple months ago, and I haven't gotten a new one. So, gotta buy a scanner for the business again. So, take some of the eBay funds to go buy that sometime soon. But as of right now, it's still faster than manually doing everything through eBay, because this will create one whole batch. Yeah, I had to look these up a couple extra minutes, where doing all these individually, adding all the details individually, would have taken way longer. So this will pre-fill in all the details that I need to be filled in. The price, the name, the title, all that stuff will be filled in for me. So when we come over to the eBay listings, you see that I got my stuff over here in a bulk edit screen. So I had an issue with getting the template to upload. It wasn't recognizing the CSV file, so I changed the value to a 1 per the creator's instructions, and it still wasn't recognizing it. So I thought, well, what if I save it as a draft? So I was able to save it as a draft, and doing so, it didn't transfer the data over that I needed, like the description or the condition of the card. None of that stuff was transferred over, so I had to manually input that. Also, the payment and all the other stuff wasn't transferred over, so I had to manually input that. But since it's under the draft page and under bulk edits, I was just able to quickly bulk edit everything and add my policies, shipping policy, return policy, and my payment policy. So I was able to quickly add all that stuff, which was still way faster than individually listing all this and doing one card at a time. And I was also able to add my description, which I do my own custom descriptions anyways, so it doesn't really matter for that I use a description that talks about the card condition, how it's subjective, and basically it covers your butt so that if people say, hey, this isn't as described, and it says, well, it is as described, it just might not be to your standards, but it's to our standards. So just a little extra way to cover your butt, to not get slapped with a item not as described. It's like a disclosure warning. So, and I really wish that TCG Player and eBay would change their condition thing, because it really is a subjective topic, and a lot of people think, oh well, this should be light played, or this should be moderate played, or this should be near mint. Well, my version of that stuff is completely different from yours, so all subjective. But anyways, back on topic. TCG Automate, wonderful tool, love it. If it wasn't for user error, I would have been a whole lot faster. And then I was able to bulk edit my SKU numbers, which I will do a video one of these days on my inventory and how I manage it. Which obviously it's follows the SKU numbers, and P stands for Pokemon, because I do sell other card games. But I'm working on selling out of those card games, and so far I'm almost sold out of DBZ, which I had a lot of DBZ, so it's my second most selling card game other than Pokemon. Pokemon's #1 seller. And then I got some Yu-Gi-Oh, some Magic, and some Digimon. But trying to sell out of all that stuff so I can just focus on my Pokemon. But yes, I do highly recommend this tool. So go ahead and check out TCG Automate, and definitely subscribe to it. And this is how you do a batch. You would grab your images and you throw them in here, and you would name your batch, your store category, which English Pokemon, and then near mint or better. So I have selected as near mint, and then you would do your buy it now price, which I just did a base $3 because I wasn't sure what everything was worth, and I saw the video from the creator that said it should calculate the price for you, and I was trusting that, so I was like, alright, let's just do a base $3, and then whatever it says the price is, we'll try to get close to it. So thanks everyone for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow, and don't forget to check out TCG Automate by GemTCG. Wonderful tool to check out. Thanks. Bye.